Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to the luckiest day of the year. Sagittarius, it's so interesting, the energies that came up. Like if, you're expecting me to tell you that, there's going to be a big surge in your bank account. That's not what we're doing. Right? But we are ruled by Jupiter, so definitely we are lucky. And I know a lot of people will fight me on that and say they're not lucky and then list the ways in which they have not been lucky. Don't do that today, y'all. It's a day to be positive. It's a day for gratitude and forgiving, and it's kind of like literally everything you give is going to be given back to you. Even a day, I saw this manifestation technique this morning that I really resonated with because I love spending money. But it was saying that think about your life. If you gotten everything you wanted in the next 6 months, how would you act? What would you buy? And to just kind of today buy yourself something that resonates with that. So in other words, if you were trying to manifest a relationship, then you might buy yourself something towards a date, like an outfit or something. I was thinking too, like if you were wanting a house, you would buy something to decorate that house. Yeah, Sag, it's a big thing. So it's a good day for gratitude lists, for looking back and even writing about ways in which luck has showed up for you. Yeah, I did and I'm using it for this reading as well, a wash to add to a spiritual bath, which I just used some herbs that represent good luck, and I add them to my bath to, generate wealth. Let's do this. Let's do this. So interestingly, there is a lot coming in, it feels like, for change. Because there is a lot of major arcana showing up for you. And it's funny because underneath the deck, there was a lot. And I'm really feeling within you, Sag, like there's big energy of wanting to take action, and maybe that can be even showing up in being combative with others. Like, so you want to be really careful about that. But underneath the deck was Judgment, Justice, and the Strength card. You really do want to make a decision, and Leo is showing up really strong for you. So you want to be careful about pride, be careful about ego. Leo is also rules, like Leos are very self-controlled, and I kind of feel like it's the way that you stand up for things that might make a big difference. But you may be waiting for a decision to be made or for something to move, right? And you might think that you need to push this along, but you really need to persevere, which is what I really feel with strength here. It's kind of saying that the decision will be made in your favor, right? And just to keep pushing, because with strength, everything that's happened has made you strong, and yeah, it just reminds me of keeping going and chop wood, carry water. If you don't know what that means, I suggest you look it up. It's just, keep on with the keeping on, basically. So what's showing up for you is a lot of Leo energy. And I do really feel like there's you who wants to push, right? Take action, take action, take action. And the universe is saying no. The universe is saying no. And like, you're wanting to take action with the first quarter moon in Leo, and that may actually cause some disagreements with others, or like it kind of feels almost like the need to defend what you're doing and why you need to be aggressive. But Leo wants you to be creative, like, because there is expressing your truth here, right? There's being really passionate about it, but it's also knowing when to stop, in my opinion. Because the Four of Swords, maybe, you know, people are challenging what it is you're trying to do or what it is that you want. And, you know, I just kind of feel like it's knowing when to back off. You know, not everyone's going to see what you want them to see. So there definitely is a need for you to lighten up, because you might be showing up a little too passionate. And just, you know, this isn't really, I mean, if we're speaking about today, the universe is telling you it's not a day to go hard. As a matter of fact, you may not need to go hard at all. You know, and you may need to find creative and different ways of doing things for what it is you want. You know, this is definitely something that you're passionate about, because Lighten Up showed up with the Hangman. I do feel like there's something here you're supposed to do differently, and take a step back and look at, how can I do this differently? How can I do this more creatively, right? And yeah, because, you know, it's really interesting in your manifesting mix here is hindrance. You know, fate has blocked this path for you. It's with Temperance. And it's like the universe is really slowing you down. It's not telling you to give up. It's just kind of telling you that you know, there are going to be different ways for you to do things here if you would just take the time, right, to make something work. Because with Temperance, we're being called to temper our actions, you know, and it doesn't, I don't really feel like it means give up, but I don't know, Sag, it's like some way that you're going about something you're needing to walk away from. There, like the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Swords, it is like telling you that there's a better way. And if you would take a minute, you would probably figure that out, maybe even try new ways, more creative ways, and you may figure this out through fun, because Leo wants us to have fun. That's the sacral chakra, right? Leo wants us to have fun. It can also be sexual, I'm just saying. Okay, so, you know, and if you find that things aren't going as planned, right? And this is what could be causing some aggression to go harder. The answer is not to go harder. It's to find a different way, a more creative solution here. And, you know, Temperance is really, we find a way with all of the elements to make something work. Like, you may feel like, well, why isn't this working, and why is no one getting it, and all of that. And the truth is that you will, if you take a minute, you will find a way to make it work. But Temperance wants us to slow down, maybe even pray, honestly. Sorry. Bright new prospects are on the horizon is with the Fool. You definitely are finding a new way of doing things. Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. It's all over this. Okay. And I kind of feel like this is, on some level, accepting help from others, which you don't want to do. Like the Ace of Swords is being honest with yourself that you need help. Six of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. And there's going to be an opportunity to do that. And that may be like the discord that you find yourself with others in. Like it could be that someone, even family, says, Sag, there's a different way of doing this. Let me show you. And I feel like you're just frustrated. But the Page of Pentacles is about learning. And it is about growth. So it's being open to other people's ideas, which might, steer your path a little differently, and I feel like a lot this has to do with working with others. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, because it's a lot, this energy, and this may be your thing, and maybe that's why you don't want to, entertain what other people are saying. But there's a big, if you work with others and you accept help from others, it's going to have a good result. And a lot of the resistance here is just not trusting and thinking that, because this is definitely your dream, your goal, and maybe not wanting others to be involved because on some level you don't want to share it with others. But the truth is I feel like whatever this idea from others is coming in, you should listen. You should definitely listen and pay attention to it, because it's like, you might feel like it's criticism, but it's not. It's like giving you another idea. And don't be, because there's a big possibility of maybe just not wanting to accept help from others, right? And that could put you in some ego energy, some pride energy. And, because the truth is that you're being shown another way that comes at a time when you are feeling like you want to give up, but also you don't want help from others. Maybe you just don't want to share something or work with others, or you don't trust them. But with the Ace of Cups being here, it's telling you to open to the idea. Open to the idea. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, King of Cups, wowza, and the Two of Cups, wow. That's a very interesting development. This could have to do with love, and it could have to do with giving up one thing to be open to another. With the Two of Swords here, you could be like, it could also be people asking you to go out and you saying, I don't know if I want to go out, right? But if you have the opportunity to go out, and clearly you're fighting it a little bit because you want to deal with something, maybe even just work, this could put you in connection with someone really important to your life. I also feel like this could be about people wanting to help you with your goal here, Sag. The King of Cups is prevalent because the King of Cups can help you. And you may be guarded about that. You know, but what's interesting is that people are showing up in support of you. But you kind of are on the fence about it. With the Two of Swords, it's like you don't see that these people are trying to support you by putting you in contact with someone who can help you. Interesting. Interesting, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like this dream that you have, no matter how this goes, if this is about, you know, if this is about love, you may be being called to end one thing to start another. You may be, no matter what it is at the end of the day, is that it just feels like you're resistant to accepting help from others. And, you know, the truth is that this is going to help whatever it is you're wanting to grow. And it's an opportunity that you shouldn't pass up. So, you know, just saying. Because I will tell you that this really feels like something you're trying, you put a lot into, and you're trying to get it to succeed, and it just feels like roadblocks, but the roadblocks are there on purpose for you to find a new way, whether it's a new way to do something that will bring success, or it's ending one thing to start another. You know, the universe will do that. We'll put blocks in our path so that we can see the new path. But it never feels that way, does it, Sag? It never does. So let's see how you're getting lucky. How is Sagittarius getting lucky? I actually feel like how you're getting lucky and is that you're given a break here. You want to go hard on something and you have people around you saying, let's go do something. And it's going to lead to your solutions. It's almost like if you allow fun to come in, it's going to give you the answers that you need and the new beginning that you need and the solutions that you need. But it's difficult to see that, especially if you view it as interference from others. Okay. So how is Sagittarius getting lucky? Adventure, Sag. Adventure, and it's almost like, okay. Knight of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Ace of Swords. Like I said, there's something here about leaving one thing to open to another. And this is actually lucky for you. But it might not feel that way because you have felt very passionate about whatever this thing is. But it's leading towards the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. A direction opening up for you that is actually so magical. And you don't need to do anything. You just need to go with the flow. You just need to say, okay, I'm in. Wow. So let's see what you should be grateful for. Hopefully this wasn't confusing to you at all. What should Sagittarius be grateful for? Because I feel like whatever it is, you've kind of hit this brick wall. And so you need to take a step back. Okay. So what should Sagittarius be grateful for? What should Sagittarius be grateful for? Remember today the number 4 is important. 8 of Swords. Wow, that's interesting. What should Sagittarius... 10 of Wands. What should Sag be grateful for? You're definitely being called to taking a step back. Wow. Well, you definitely have a challenge that is ending. So the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords. It's like once you take a step back and stop trying to make something work, there's a big change. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Wow. Because you may be uber focused on, it's like the same message, on making something work, or how do I make it work? What do I do? And then you are connecting with support. You go from the 3 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. And I just feel there are people here who are just trying to get you to do something else so that you stop thinking about it. And it's almost like that gives you the answer. Oh, the World. Yeah, and then it's like the solution that you've been waiting for shows up when you stop focusing so heavily on finding the solution, on thinking that it's something that you have to do, right? Instead, allow yourself to have a little fun here, Sag, and the solution shows up for you, possibly while you're out. Wow, okay. That was interesting, wasn't it, Sag? So let's get a message from your animal guides. A message from your animal guides. It could be that whoever you connect with when you're out, and we've been seeing that a lot in the last few days, show you a different way. Okay. What's the message from the animal guides? See the big picture. Okay. The universe wants you to co-create. It's more energy if you don't have to do it all by yourself. And it's part of the plan. It's like whoever you connect with that wants to help you, you're supposed to create with, because you're not supposed to do this. And whoever this person is may help you to see something you don't see. Okay. Yep. And you don't need to do anything, Sag. Watch and wait. Go with the flow. Okay. All right. That was interesting. So if you find that this anything in here is speaking to you, or maybe you come back tomorrow and tell me about it, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Okay, Sag, that's all I have for now. Toodles.